Sly 3's bosses were simple, but did have creative battles in my opinion, but none of them really stood out to me except General Sal. General Sal took the Panda King's daughter Jing King. This powerful general, known in the northern mountains, then forced her to get married with him and exiled the Panda King out of China. When Sly and the gang recruit him to save his daughter by going into his mind and playing the number 7 spot on this list, which is awesome, they then go and take him down. This boss isn't taken down at least by them at the end of the episode like every other one in the series. Instead, in a mission with Sly, he catches up with him to stop him at that time, so the battle starts and is epic as Sly and Sal are jumping long distances across bamboo sticks trying to hit each other. Once you hit him enough, a ground battle ensues, and Sal gets 2 new moves. He can shoot a pursuing floating lion head and a pile of hands from the ground, and the way he uses these is through his black magic techniques. To avoid these attacks, climb on nearby bamboo sticks to get a higher ground, but he can also cut them down, so keep jumping until both disappear. When you see an opening, go and use your awesome arsenal of special moves that Sly 3 has to offer. Repeat until he is down. This boss has an awesome boss battle with some good backstory to boot, just barely not making it top 3. Next up is the last regular boss on this list, and boss from Sly 4, El Jefe, or the Chief as it translates from Spanish. El Jefe is a strong military strategist that took over dozens of small countries and sold them to the highest bidder like a paradox. He also locked up Ryuichi Cooper in feudal Japan, where he resides. His backstory goes well with his name, and that's pretty cool. His battle, however, is my favorite in the series as far as non-final bosses go. His battle takes place after some entertaining chatter between Sly and him. When the battle starts, you have to run across nearby poles to get to him, while avoiding the fireballs he throws. Once you get up to him, he will do a fire wave, followed by a giant electric sword that swings you around. After that, he sweeps a sword under you, and you will have to jump over it. Then he will shoot one fireball at you that you have to reflect back at him with the samurai costume. Then you can keep hitting him. After that, he will change up some attacks just a little. Then, when you get 2 more hits in, you platform to the next phase. In this phase, he hits some new moves. A giant firewall that can only be avoided with the samurai suit, and electric mines on the floor. After that, El Jefe cuts down a lift with his crane style, and it's on to the final phase, where he has an attack where he splits both swords and uses them to rotate around with their electricity. After that phase, he will be defeated. El Jefe is my favorite boss because his decent backstory and amazing boss fight. Not to mention this fight looks amazing, and that it's the first boss fight in the game, making him one of the best first bosses I've ever faced. Also, if you get close to him, he will pick up Sly and punch him in epic fashion, which was very funny to me and my brother when we first played the game. And that is why he's number 3 on my list. Final boss of Sly 1 is definitely memorable, and his name is Clockwork. This mechanical owl built parts on top of himself in order to make him immortal so he could hunt and one day kill off the Cooper family line because he hated them through jealousy of their thieving reputation. This owl is just crazy because who stays alive for hundreds of years just to wipe out a whole family? Anyways, his battle is the best in the first game, where you fight on a giant volcano in Russia. The battle starts and you have to use your jetpack to shoot each part of Clockwork that Carmelita stuns. After that, Clockwork will take a nosedive into the boiling hot magma of the volcano, but comes back up with some electric ring launchers that you have to fly through or else you'll get hit. Carmelita will also continue stunning his body parts that you have to shoot down. He finally stays down in the magma, and you have to platform your way up to him quickly to his ugly broken face to whack him in the face, which is really satisfying to do. Then he dies, ending Sly 1. This boss is symbolic for the series and will always be one of the greatest boss battles in the series. But what could top it? Let's recap. Number 10, Dimitri. Number 9, Mugshot. Number 8, the Contessa. Number 7, the Panda King. Number 6, Rajan. Number 5, the Black Knight or Penelope. 4, General Sal. Number 3, El Jefe. And number 2, Clockwork. And my number 1 favorite Sly Cooper boss is in fact the final boss from Sly 2.